Hello, Mrs. Walker here. I'm going to read you a story tonight, Big Bear, Little Brother. On the ice with the wind blowing, gently Big Bear stopped running. How wonderful it was to be still, to close his eyes, to dream. Suddenly he heard a cry from the cliff above. Who was it? Was it a hunter? He looked up quickly. A child was tumbling through the sky, just like a snowflake. He must have slipped and fallen. He'd been crushed on hard ice. Big Bear ran and dived and caught him safely in his huge paws. The little boy trembled when he realised where he had landed. Don't be scared, said Big Bear. He put the boy down and started on his way. But soon he heard a voice from behind him. Wait, I'm Milk, I'm coming with you. They walked side by side until they reached an ice bridge. Then Big Bear went ahead, slowly, carefully, to make sure the ice was thick enough. Milk followed him trustingly. After a while he said, I like being with you. You protect me. Will you be my big brother? Big Bear laughed. How can I be your big brother? We're much too different. Milk led Big Bear to the edge of the water, and they leant down to stare at themselves. Look, said Milk, we're not that different. We look just like each other when we smile. Well, maybe, said Big Bear, but I'm much taller than you. Milk climbed onto the mound of snow. Not any more. You're not, he laughed. I'm taller than you. But I can be terrifying, said Big Bear. To prove it, he growled loudly. Milk climbed down, pretended he was a fearsome pirate, and shouted in his loudest voice, I'm not scared of you. Big Bear laughed. But I'm much faster than you, he said. He started to run, and then slid onto his back. Milk jumped up, and together they skidded quickly over the ice. Look, I'm as fast as you, cried Milk. Now watch me do the things I'm really good at, said Milk. He danced, juggled snowballs, and walked on his hands. Big Bear tried to copy him. You're right, we're different, laughed Milk. But we don't have to be the same to be brothers, do we? Big Brother didn't reply. He had sensed the storm suddenly approaching. We must go, he said. Walk close to me, as quickly as you can. My body will protect you from the wind. The wind raged and heavy snow fell. Don't be afraid, Big Bear shouted. I'll take you home, little brother. As the storm grew more violent, Milk became exhausted. Twice he stumbled and almost fell. Eventually he stopped. He could go no further. Big Bear growled against the storm, but the wind drowned him out. Milk began to grow faint, so Big Bear pulled him close, desperately trying to keep him warm. Just then a bright light shone in front of them. Headlights. A man appeared on a sled. Big Bear stopped dead. This must be a hunter. He was angry. Milk threw himself in front of Big Bear. Now it's my turn to protect you, Big Brother, he said. Then suddenly Milk ran towards the hunter. It's Daddy, he shouted. Daddy, stop, it's okay. Big Bear is my big brother. He saved my life. Milk, my little boy, he cried his father. I've looked everywhere for you. Are you all right? Milk didn't reply. He had seen Big Bear turning to leave. Wait, Big Brother, he cried. He ran to him, held him tight. Goodbye, Big Brother, he said. I'll never forget you, and you'll live in my heart forever. Little brother, said Big Bear. Milk left on his father's sled, turning to watch Big Bear as he disappeared into the distance. The storm had died down as quickly as it had come. Milk listened to the wind not blowing gently. How wonderful it was to be still, to close his eyes, to dream. So I hope you enjoyed that and have a lovely sleep. But remember, don't let those bed bugs bite.